you yelling? Yeah.
She wants to be on camera. What is going on, cave dwellers? It's 8 p.m. sharp. Look at us being on time. What's happening? Say hello. Join in the conversation. We got a couple topics tonight, and
What, Jill?
of course, we'll take some Q&A and talk about 2024 Camaro inventory, what's left out there, what's going on, Jan. Also, we're done with our New York Auto Show videos. So if you guys have liked those, what's going on, Spider? How you doing? And what else? Oh, our Keep Faith merch, because that's coming along. What's going on, Jackie? How you doing? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Wednesday Night Live. What's up, Wally?
Wally Gator.
Wally. Linda, how you doing? Had to get some tea in because it is coming down like cats and dogs outside.
It's so cold out.
The rain is nuts right
30
now.
something degrees out.
My dealership's gonna flood tonight.
Spring.
Just saying.
Spring my bum.
What's up, Tom? How you doing? We moved all of our cars at the dealership today because we're afraid of it flooding again. So hopefully tomorrow, show up to work and there won't be any flooding.
What's up, Neil?
But it's been raining for 3 days, and tomorrow's going to rain again. So what's up? What's going on, Neil? How you doing? So, yeah. How's everybody doing tonight out there? I know we've been posting a lot. We've been trying to show you guys what we did at the New York Auto Show and what's been going on.
Snow.
Jackie, you got snow? It's almost car season. We can't have snow.
Snow.
Mm-mm.
Mother Nature is like
all over the place today.
She's like all screwed up. My parents have like 80 some degrees in Oklahoma.
What's going on, Keith? How you doing?
Kansas.
Everything is flooded around too. It's seriously, the roads were crazy. The wind is nuts. So, how's everybody doing? What's going on, Gypsy? How you doing? So yeah, we spent last week, Wednesday, at press day at the New York Auto Show. That was eventful. Unfortunately, sorry we didn't bring you more Camaro content at the show, but there wasn't any Camaros from General Motors or Chevrolet. So it's and it seems to be trickling down.
Well, Jackie can't get her Camaro because the salt trucks are.
That's not good. Can I suggest topic, please? Go for it. I'm very interested in theft prevention. Yes, that was actually something we were going to discuss as well. A lot more cars are getting stolen. A lot more Camaros are getting stolen and then flipped on Facebook Marketplace for like $2,000. So definitely you want to protect your car. We posted even in our community tab today, a fellow Camaro owner from California's car was just stolen. 2018 Hyper Blue SS1LE. They stole it from him. So if you have any information, check out our community tab. He's still looking for his car. So, and of course, if we hear anything like that, we'll be posting it for you guys to keep you guys in the loop of what's going on. But there's a lot of theft out there. And these takeovers on the streets is not what these cars were meant to have done. These kids don't appreciate what's out there, what these cars can do, and they're literally just doing it for views and to cause trouble. And that's
setting them on fire.
Yeah. These cars are just getting trashed. Hell, it was in New York City. There was a raid of Corvettes and Camaros, and there was over $700,000 worth of Corvettes and Camaros recovered. This happened like last week. OnStar can help you locate your car. Plus, also if you guys use the app, if you just got a 2024, use the app for your car. It can tell you exactly where your car is right now. Literally, it's you don't even have to walk out to your garage. I mean, I'll even do it right here. Just go if you got a new car and you haven't downloaded the My Chevy app too. My Chevrolet app. It's really easy, and should literally show you after I sign in, of course.
Doesn't even have to be new. Onyx.
No, you can still have it. No, you can't because the older models don't cut it. The OnStar, you can't do OnStar.
I can track Onyx.
No, you can't not anymore. The OnStar on the fifth gens has been is done. The technology is outdated, so unfortunately, you can't do it on the fifth gen. Well, the old fifth gens like 2010, 2011, they're out of date. So you can't even have OnStar for them anymore. But the newer models, you cannot do it anymore now.
Oh, you used to be able to track her.
I know. But the technology is out of date. And unfortunately, the car is almost 20 years old.
So if I try to track her on now, it won't tell me where she's at?
No, it won't. It physically cannot talk. The satellites will not be able to talk to the fifth gen cars, the old school cars. It's just crazy to think about. It's been that long. It really has. And I don't know why, but this is taking so long. So I'm getting off my Wi-Fi. Oh, and if we lose power, it's because of the storm. So if we just cut out and we're not on video anymore, it's because of the storm. So don't shoot us. What's going on, Mohammed? How you doing? I drove my convertible top down today, first time in a week. I'm getting a little anxious now because clearly I've had our new 24 car for 4 months now and haven't driven it. It's just still sitting in the garage waiting to get done. I don't know why it isn't. What?
Wind.
So what's wind?
It's like Kansas wind.
All right. So, see, that is our 24 Camaro. And as you can see, apparently my tire pressure is low on one tire. Gonna have to fix that tomorrow. But you can see where your car is by clicking on the little map button, and it'll show you exactly where your car is to where we are. And there's me, and there's my car. And that's definitely a bonus. I don't need to walk out to the garage and see where the car is. So at least it'll tell you where it is. What's going on, David? Welcome. This weekend I watched a video of remote kill switch installed in battery compartment. Are you familiar with it? I mean, I have kill switches in my Camaros and all my Camaros for all my lighting. So it's not hard. It's not hard to put a kill switch in there. Or if you just want to disconnect your battery. Every time you go out, that's obviously something you can do, but honestly, there's no reason for it. Kill switches isn't going to stop someone from stealing the car. It's just the nature of the beast. Like, just because you put a kill switch in on your car doesn't mean they can't bypass it. So just keep that in mind.
Once it's running, no.
Yeah.
Because the alternator kicks in.
Correct.
So if they've already got the car running, the alternator is what's going to keep the power going in the car. If they shut it off, then yes, they won't be able to restart it.
No. I know, David. I saw pictures of your new front bumper, bro, and your new lighting. Congrats, making Shamrock proud. I know I got to. Well, it's been a while since I turned on my lighting inside Shamrock and lit her up. So, but it's looking good, man. Looks like it came out really good. We got some people in here speaking Spanish.
No, that is French.
Or French. All right, Bruno, how you doing? Thanks for joining tonight. Carbon Lip just arrived today. Awesome. That is awesome. Very cool. So we are going to go over 24 Camaro inventory because I did the numbers today. What's left out there on the market. Also, Camaro Cave, Keep the Faith merch. We're still a bunch of orders away. I really thought we would have had this.
We're halfway there.
situated, but we only have about how many orders we got?
We're at 25.
We have 20. We have 25 orders in waiting. We still need 25 more orders for people to so we could put this order in and then start shipping them out to you guys, and the whole night, collecting the money, whatever. But we are waiting for 50 orders and hat orders. I think we only got like 6 hat orders, so we need to get 25 to do that. So once we're all there, we will be good to go.
Does anybody speak French? Besides Bruno,
we can literally just. I think we can hit the translate, can't we?
No, there's a translate.
Never mind, we can't. I do not know.
That's one language I don't speak. Somebody translate Bruno for me.
What I saw showed all electric stopped with kill switch on. Yeah, but they can just jump it and it doesn't matter. They can jump the car and the kill switch doesn't matter. There's so many ways around kill switches. Honestly, it's just stopping you from enjoying the car when you want to. But of course, up to you. Might have to go old school.
Not yet, Jen.
And buy the club. Yep. Nope, not yet, Jen. All right, so I do have numbers that I did. Also, I know everyone's still wondering about the Hendrick cars, the 40th anniversary Hendrick cars, and there's still plenty out there, and none of them have reached the dealerships yet. Just so everyone's aware, people that are looking for Hendrick's cars or wondering if they can still get one, yeah, you can still get one. 0 have reached dealerships fully complete yet. So that's why they're still on the market, because nobody knows they're there.
This actually came off the store that's on here. You can, and so did his. His was bitter.
Yeah, she got the bigger one. So this is a 15 ounce, and hers is a.
And this one comes in different colors.
12 ounce, I believe.
We have this one in black too.
But there's multiple different colors on the website for sure. If you guys want to order, that would be awesome. So, all right, let me just get into the numbers for you guys, for people that are wondering and people that are still looking for 2024 cars. Also, my sister dealership. So, as you guys know, since I do work at a Chevy dealership, my owner has 5 Chevy stores. So we actually do have 4 Camaros available. Not my store, because clearly I would have sold them already by now. But I can literally get those cars and sell them out of my store if anyone is interested. So what I'm going to do for you guys is share our screen and show you guys that we do have 4 Camaros available, a 1LT, a 2SS convertible, which looks like a Panther, but it's not, a 3LT in Vivid Orange, and a 3LT convertible in Summit White. So it's definitely something you guys can see, as you can see there. But if that's something you guys
see, I told
you guys can't see that. Yeah, can you guys see that now? Can you guys see what I'm showing you? Let us know if you can see what I am showing you. Do that. All right, perfect. So there are, since I do work at Schumacher Chevrolet of Denville, these cars are located at my sister stores, but I can get them and sell them out of my store. If anyone's still looking for one, clearly we could try to get you guys discounts. But it's a 1LT, 3LT, two 3LTs, a 1LT, and a 2SS convertible that looks like a Panther, but it's not. It's dressed up just like a Panther, but it's in mosaic black. Well, just black. And then the last one is actually pretty crazy. For a 3LT, it's pretty loaded up, and does have the polished wheels on it. I really like it. And what's really cool is how it has the actual 1LE stripes on the hood. Boom. So that's kind of cool. But if anyone's looking for one, we can certainly do that. But definitely something that we can help people out with. But that's just what's at my sister stores. But if you guys are interested in something else, we can always, like I said, we've been helping people find cars. There are still cars out there. Just keep that in mind. But it's definitely something we can help you guys with. Back to it. All right, so 2024 Camaro inventory. People were asking, are there still Panthers available? Yes, there is, but they are dwindling like a lot, So we did all this. If you're still looking for a ZL1 Panther, there is only one coupe left at a dealership that shows available. Now, it doesn't mean the dealership didn't already sell it. This just means that it's showing on the back end of General Motors as still available and not delivered. And that one is in Michigan at Morin Chevrolet in Michigan. And funny because they have a convertible at the same dealership that's still available as well. But there's two convertibles available, one at the Morin Chevrolet, which is in Michigan, and the other one is actually at Hendrick Chevrolet in Naples, Florida. So 2 ZL1 Panthers still available. Don't know what numbers they are, but wanted to bring that to you guys, to your attention. Also, if you're looking for a Garage 56 car, well, you're SOL. They're all gone. Doesn't mean they're not being sold on eBay or, these bid websites, because they are. But from the dealerships, they are all spoken for.
Oh, no.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
Hold on, baby. Bro. You dying?
A little bit. So then I did a breakdown of Panthers that are still out there between 1LT all the way up to 2SS. And the numbers that are left out there are pretty shocking because, remember, we are still not in peak season for Camaro. This is still off season, and these cars are almost all gone. So if you are still looking for a Panther, 1LT coupe, there's only 8 left. 1LT convertible, there's 4 left. 2LT coupe, there's 5 left. And 2LT convertible, there's 5 left. 3LT, they made a lot of 3LTs. Let's just call it what it is. There's over 50 still available. And then 3LT convertible, there's 46 available. Now, once you start getting into the V8s, obviously those numbers are going to be a lot down because they made less and everyone gobbled them up already, right? However, there are 3 LT1 coupes left, Panther edition, collector's editions available, and 2 LT1 convertible Panthers collector's editions still available. 1SS, nothing. All 1SSs are accounted for, both coupe and convertible, all gone. Now 2SS, not a lot left. There are only 7 2SS collector's editions still available in, North America and Mexico and Canada. So that's it. 7 of 405, by the way. And 2SS convertibles, there's 8 left of 158 that they made. So that's that. That's for all the Panthers. Now, when you're talking about the Hendrick cars, because I know a lot of people are still wondering about that, and there hasn't been any pictures or photographs or any of these cars anywhere, because they're not done yet. We've reached out to dealerships. We talked to them. The dealerships still have not gotten the cars. So what happened with the Hendrick cars, they got shipped to the dealerships, and then the dealerships shipped them to Hendrick Motorsports in Carolina, and they're getting outfitted there. Now, we can still do a video of each dealership of where they're going. I've been watching. I've been seeing if they're there. We've contacted multiple dealerships, trying to find out what's going on. A lot of people are just putting their names on it. They don't know what they're paying for them yet. They don't know what the package is yet. How much they're gonna charge for them yet. But they're getting gobbled up. So I wouldn't be surprised if the package is between 10 and 14,000 for the Hendrick package. But we did bring you guys the numbers already. Majority of them are all 2SSs. If my memory serves me right, 38 of them were 2SSs. 9 of them were 1LEs, and 1 ZL1 convertible and 1 ZL1 coupe. Both of those cars are Hendrick's cars, off the market. He's keeping them for himself. Go figure. Jeff Gordon also took a couple for himself as well. So, and actually it tells us that on the back end of GM saying this vehicle is for Jeff Gordon. So, it's kind of cool that I could see that. But yeah, that means there's probably 35 left available of the ones that they're going to build. But some of them are already spoken for. They're all going to Hendrick dealerships. Jeff Gordon's getting a couple of them too in some of his stores. Naples, Florida, Carolinas, Virginia. That's where they're going. We'll do a video of all the locations. So if anyone's interested, they can go chase them down. But yeah, what else is going on? Bruno said in French, I took out my collector's Panther convertible Camaro last Saturday. Very happy. Quite a car. Yes, it is. That's pretty awesome. Ooh, beat me to it, babe. Shh. He doesn't like me right now.
And David said that he has a lock that goes on the brake.
Yes. What's up, Mike? How you doing? I'm done buying Camaros. I know. So I think we got to talk about the sad part, right? Because on my screen, I'm gonna pull them up and we're gonna talk about it. But when I saw this post from Team Chevrolet 2 days ago now, or maybe it was yesterday, I had to share it immediately because it just breaks my heart seeing what's going on and how fast they were to just move on. I understand it's a corporation. They need to do what they need to do. But NASCAR and Camaro are one, right? We all know this. We all know that since the 5th generation car, really, Camaro has been a part of NASCAR and has not only been pace cars or in the races themselves, but they have joined in making vehicles for sale. So we have to do it, and hopefully you guys can see it. But this is what Team Chevrolet shared. If you can't see it, let me know because it's on the screen right now. But we've been used to seeing every year for the Indianapolis 500 that Camaro and Chevrolet have teamed up together with NASCAR to make festival cars for the Indianapolis 500. And this year is the first year since maybe literally 2010, 2011. Thanks, Gypsy. Appreciate it. Where a Camaro is not being represented at the Indianapolis 500 as a festival car. So they've taken the festival cars and made them into Silverados, a couple Corvettes, and a couple Blazers. And I'll go through some of the pictures here, but you're right. At least it's not a Toyota. But it's not. It's our Camaros, unfortunately. But you think that they could have done a little more. Literally, they put vinyl on the doors, on the truck, and on the back because this is just a Silverado RST.
Is that gonna be the base car?
Yeah, it's the festival car.
The base vehicle is gonna be a truck.
Yes. Yep. So that's what they're doing. And if you didn't see right behind here, there's your Corvette, and they're on the other side. So they are doing it. They're obviously it's sad. It's a little upsetting. And I've been reading the comments. Like a lot of people jumped on Team Chevy for posting this and was going after them because clearly Camaro production has ended. So it is something they could have thought about ahead of time. they would have needed more red cars, but Hendrick took those. So, but it's just sad to not see a Camaro represented for the Indianapolis 500, like it has been for many years. At least it's a nice product. Yep, it's GM, it's Chevrolet. It does have a V8 under the hood, we hope, because that it looks like it has it like that's just a custom truck, so it might have your 2.7 liter turbo max on it, but I'm sure it doesn't. I'm sure it has a 6.2. It's nice for the truck series. They did, they did an okay job, but we're used to seeing more from the trucks. More from the trucks, guys. No, but at least it's GM product. And what happens next year? What happens when we're doing a live next year and Camaro is totally out of NASCAR and Chevrolet's totally out of NASCAR? That could be a reality. And a lot of people are not talking about it, but if they don't choose to push the Malibu onto NASCAR, there's talks about them dropping Chevrolet entirely from NASCAR and it being Cadillac, because it has to be a product car that is in production, and Chevrolet might back out. So if that's the case, then for all these years that Chevrolet has been backing NASCAR, we might see NASCAR in 2024, the end of 2024, 2025, not have Chevrolet anymore, which is crazy to think about. All the legacies, the Dale Earnhardt, and
so let's just talk about the elephant in the room. What about the 11,000 shares of stock that were sold by the
she's talking about the hard stuff now.
The two members of.
Have you guys heard about this? So the vice president of General Motors,
and
the chief executive officer sold 11,000 shares of General Motors last week, and the VP got let go or fired, whichever they prefer to say. But why? Why are the big wigs leaving and dropping their shares of General Motors? I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot. A lot's going on behind the scenes. Hell, we were at the New York Auto Show and GM didn't bring Cadillac. Cadillac's got all these new vehicles to show, and Cadillac wasn't there. But Cadillac's supposed to be up there, but it wasn't. They were a no-show at the biggest auto show in the world.
And they have electric
One
vehicles.
of the biggest auto shows in the world.
And they have electric vehicles.
They have a lot of electric vehicles, actually. Oh, because they just dropped literally the Escalade IQ, which is, if they're pushing all electric, they could have had the Escalade IQ there. They could have had the new CTS-V 4 and 5, both there. Could have had the new Lyric, because this was a big show for electric vehicles, because that's all that was there. And what's crazy is that all the electric vehicles that were at the New York Auto Show, nobody was around the electric vehicles. Everyone was around the gas-powered vehicles. And what's scary is that General Motors is not realizing that people still want cars. And we were there watching the brand new Kia K4 come out, and everyone was all excited about it. I mean, I kind of liked it. And that was the sedan. And the CEO came out and was like, "We're not giving up on cars. We're bringing this Kia K4 out, and next year we're bringing a hatchback. So like we're done with trying to push this electric agenda because people don't want it. We're gonna keep bringing gas powered vehicles out, and I don't understand why the big three are not listening to what the people want. I mean, clearly Ford, and we spent more time in the Ford booth at the New York Auto Show than probably any other manufacturer. They brought 7 Mustangs. 7. Because they could. And they decided that they want to show them off. And each one was different. Each one had a purpose. What's up, Sean? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Rock? What's going on? And what's crazy is GM sent an email. They posted on their back end site for all the dealers to see. And they're really pushing their new electric Silverado, right? They're advertising over 440 miles of range. Awesome, great. Starting price at $94,000.
Just what Greg said.
What? Have you seen that NASCAR's official website says Chevy can use the Camaro in 2025 and beyond if they wish? No, they can't. They physically, it has to be a production car. They have until the end of 2024 to make a decision.
He's saying NASCAR is saying that they're making an exception.
That doesn't make any sense. It's a
have
rule.
to research.
Yeah,
it.
no, that's something that I would have to research because it's always been a rule that it has to be a production vehicle to run NASCAR. And unfortunately, if it is, Chevrolet only has the Malibu. And it can't be a Corvette because it has to be, well, now that Toyota's in there, but Toyota makes a 2-door Malibu, a 2-door Camry. So they were able to do that. What was the towing capacity on the Silverados? 10,000 pounds. So they could tow 10,000 pounds, 440 miles of range on a full charge. And apparently, if you use a 350 charge, DC fast charging, you get 100 miles in 10 minutes. There's not many superchargers out there right now.
That'd be really cool, Greg, if that's
no,
true.
that'd be I would love to read that. I haven't seen anything on that. So if that's true, awesome. It'd be great for GM to keep using Camaro in it. But Camaro keeps winning. I don't know if everyone's seeing. Whether it's in NASCAR or it's in Australia, where the Americans are kicking some Australian ass in the racing, in a Camaro, by the way, Camaro keeps winning races. Yet, it's time to take it away.
Greg, I need your order.
Oh, yeah. Go for it, babe. Talk about it.
I need your order. For some reason, I managed to not get your order at all. I saw that you wanted stuff, but didn't manage to get it written down. So if you could throw that up again, that would be awesome. And anybody else who wants on the sheet, let me know. I have Charles, Jan and her friend, David, Neil, Tom, Rock, Jackie. I have Greg's name, but not his sizes. Al, Linda, Manny, and Christina.
Ooh, and you had to add Diana's order. Diana posted on the thing today. She wants them to. Oh yeah. So all right, guys. So the thing with our Keep the Faith merchandise, right? Our shirts, dry fit, and cotton. We need 50 orders. Otherwise, we're not placing the order until we get 50 completed orders. Now we are gonna buy some extra, so then when we're at shows, if people want them, clearly we can get them. But what do you call it? We do need to hit that quota of 50 before we place our order.
Greg, what I was saying is I need your sizes. I totally didn't get your sizes on the last live. I got that you wanted to order, but I didn't get whether they were dry fit, cotton, whether you wanted a hat, what size you wanted. So if you could just throw that up there again, that would be great. Large cotton.
Also, what's crazy to think about is Stellantis and how many people were not at the New York Auto Show because, Dodge just unveiled a new Charger. Perfect look. Great. The whole auto show is about electric vehicles, and Stellantis doesn't show up and doesn't bring their electric Charger or advertise at all. Like, what is Dodge even selling anymore? Congratulations, you have a Ram, but Ram and Dodge are not the same anymore. So you're selling a Dodge Hornet or the leftover 2023s of the Durango and the Challenger and Charger, because we know they didn't make any 24s.
All right, it's been confirmed.
I don't believe it still.
Your dad looked it up. It's been confirmed.
Still don't believe it.
What do you need them to send you a letter?
No, they need to post about it.
Well, where do you think they're getting this? They're getting it right off of NASCAR's website.
Nope. Disagree. All right. So you got Christina's. Diana wants 2 medium and 1 small, please.
Cotton or dry fit?
She said t-shirts. So cotton.
And 2 mediums. And what? 1 large?
I did love the Jeep coverage. Appreciate it, David. Yeah, which it was bad to be like in the back seat, but I was like, you know what, people are gonna want to see that. I said 2 medium, 1 small.
1 small.
Yeah. So 3 for Diana. If anybody else wants Keep the Faith t-shirt or dry fit shirt, remember they are $25 for the cotton tees and $30 for the dry fits, and then the hats are $30 as well. But we think we have like 27, 28 orders. We need to hit 50 for the shirts, and we need to hit 25 for the hats. So just so everybody's on cue. Any questions, feel free. Shoot us an email too. If you guys have any questions or anything, the CamaroCave@gmail.com. We'll be more than happy to reach out to you guys and let you know what's going on.
We're 28.
We're 28 shirts. Sweet. So we need 22 more. I am guessing that NASCAR is trying their best to keep Chevrolet in the races. Well, I would hope so, but it's really up to Chevrolet. What I don't understand is there was such a great partnership, how this could be an afterthought, how this isn't something that you talk about for years in advance. When it's millions. No, we're not talking about 1 million. We're talking about multi-million dollars that these races come out to be. It just seems like it's an afterthought, and it's sad.
Go Blue wants to know if, with all the theft increases, are we considering any additional security for our Panther, like IGLA, CompuStar, Viper, kill switches, etc. We keep them locked up in garages.
Don't look at me. It's
locked. We keep them locked.
Listen, you can do everything under the sun to try to protect your car. If someone's going to want it, someone's going to want it.
That's not 100% true, because
that's how I feel.
Because
they could break a window and
get into the car. That's not even that easy, because
real easily.
The ZL1, somebody tried to steal when we were sleeping in a hotel. They beat the shit out of the ZL1 with a brick. And they couldn't break the window. They couldn't pop the locks. They tried to pry it open. They did almost $3,500, $35,000 worth of damage. They pissed me off.
Very true. Very, very true, David. I don't drive my car, so there's no. That's my deterrent.
Keeping them locked up in a garage.
Keeping them locked up in a garage is my deterrent. Yeah.
But they didn't get it. So all they did was make me mad and cause my insurance to go up.
No, but insurance claims are increasing drastically, and theft deterrent is a big deal. Clearly, first of all, every single Camaro should have wheel locks on it. Can we just say that out there? You should have wheel locks on your Camaro. I can't tell you how many Camaros I've seen with no wheels on them, sitting on blocks because you didn't want to spend an extra $100 on some wheel locks. Makes no sense. Here's your $60,000 investment. You can't spend $100 on wheel locks. Don't get it.
Well, and just dumb things like lock your car.
That is the biggest thing. People literally forget something in their house and they walk out of their car, go and
leave it running,
walk into their house, come out, their car's gone. People are stalking houses that have these vehicles.
Or gas stations. You leave it at the gas pump with the keys hanging in it. Come on, people. That's just asking somebody to take your car. So just be smart. If the car is locked, for the most part, it's got a pretty good system on it. If they want it that damn bad, it's insured. Take it.
True, but no one wants to lose, especially with these 24s, because we all know, obviously, they stopped production, and they're not producing anymore. There was only 12,000 built, so if you have a 24, keep it locked up. Try not to promote it on your street. Like, just don't leave it. If you do have a long driveway, why don't you park it in like the beginning of the driveway and put something behind it? You have to make it harder for people to try to get to it. If you're just like leaving it at the end of your driveway, maybe you should rethink that.
May I recommend Doberman or Rottweiler?
Clearly, if you can afford to have some security cameras and you have a garage set up, and obviously that would help. Motion lights, definitely a big thing. Again, on the car, if you got a manual transmission, most people won't touch it. So
they can't drive your car
because they can't drive your car anyway. But even a steering wheel lock, people laugh about it, but
they work.
They actually work. People don't even know how to undo them because it's so old school. And most of these thieves are, like David said, amateurs, and they're literally kids trying to take these cars and just reflip them on social media. It's crazy.
If you have to leave it outside for any long periods of time, those are pretty decent ways to keep the car there.
I took my car at a gas station. I locked my car at the gas station. 100%.
We do too.
Honestly, if I don't have to go to the bathroom, I'm not even going into the gas station. But I mean,
we walk away from our
we're from New Jersey. We
don't
pump our own gas, so we're always in the car. She just found that out 3 years ago, but that's something.
I still pump my gas at my Camaro.
They let her.
I get out and scream and kick and start yelling, and they're just like, "Oh, crazy chick, do your own gas."
100%. Literally, if you just have these little extra things in your cars too, and I always say, don't leave your extra set of keys in the car, or like don't leave the extra set of keys in your garage in the car, because it just makes it that much easier just for the person to start it up and get out of there. You always want to try to keep these things separate. Also, too, if you're, if someone, God forbid, someone does get in your car, if it's plugged into a trickle charger or if it's plugged into another deterrent, it makes that much harder for someone to take.
Well, at least it makes it take longer.
100%.
Woohoo! Beach Body Bash! Yay, Charles! We'll see you there.
We have not registered for any show right now. Which, Mike, we do need to. I do need to send you some money for the NCM track for sure. Is there still openings for the NCM, Mike? I'll trade someone 4 locks for 4 black lugs.
Why?
Mike, your collector's edition didn't come with black lugs? It was supposed to. Are you telling me your Panther did not come with black lugs because
No,
that was part
baby,
of the package?
he wants to get rid of the locking ones and put just normal ones.
Oh,
Why?
he said for you, of course. Appreciate it, Mike. Where is that Charles? What did Charles say? F Buddy Beach Bash. We're excited about it. We can't wait. I use a steering wheel lock anywhere I stop and go into the gas station.
A trickle charge. Where do you live, Go Blue?
Robert, by the way, big thanks to Andrew for directly answering my question and concerns regarding a new Camaro. Did buy my 2024 LT1 white RS coupe. Saw the pictures. Sorry, did not email you back, buddy. Rock, but congrats on the new 24, man. You're gonna love it, and I'm glad we could help you out and answer those questions for you. What, a trickle charger?
Yeah, I want to know where he lives because that makes a difference.
Dealership kept my Panther package. What? No way, Mike. Really? You paid for them?
Okay, what happened?
That's crazy. Yeah, dealership kept his Panther package lugs. Go Blue.
Wait, what?
Dealership kept his collector's edition lug nuts.
They kept the black ones?
That's what he just said. That's crazy.
They left him with the silver ones?
You paid for those. You know what? You're not the only person, though, because I keep seeing pictures of Panthers with silver lugs, wondering why they didn't get the black lug nuts on them.
No, baby. You paid for those.
I played for locking ones, so they put those on. Wow. So you should have black lug nuts and
black locking.
Black lug locking.
Easy for you to say.
I know, right?
Okay, you need to send a letter to GM.
Dude, you spent
and a letter to that dealership saying that you're going to send a letter to GM.
I know a guy you should get in contact with. You know a guy. That's messed up.
That's because that's on his invoice, right?
It's on your invoice. It's on your window sticker.
Yeah, bro. No, you're totally within your right to kick some dick.
Is Beach Bash in Maryland? Beach Bash is in North Carolina.
Myrtle
Beach. So South Carolina. North Carolina? Oh my God. South Carolina?
Baby, how many times have we been
I've been there so many times, and I don't know why. I believe it's North Carolina. I don't know why I keep doing this.
That's why. Babe. Wait.
What?
Go Blue. Okay, so you live in Jersey or you live in California? Which is it?
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Yep, we're excited about it. We can't wait. Which we still need to get a hotel.
But we're getting a house.
Well, we should get on that a long time ago already.
Do I have to do everything?
Oh,
do I have to do everything?
I don't do everything.
Do I have to do everything?
So Beach Bash, guys.
Cali. So he's in Cali. That's why he doesn't know
Beach Bash.
What a trickle charger is. So for us folks that live in the cold, yeah, I didn't know what it was when I lived in Cali either, especially Southern Cali. Northern Cali, you might know.
It's like $20.
He doesn't need it. He lives in California.
Doesn't mean he doesn't need it. It just doesn't mean he doesn't use one.
Because it's in California. Doesn't.
What are you trying to say? He just drives the car all year round?
It doesn't get cold or he has to plug the engine block in.
Just because it's cold is not the only reason you plug a trickle charger in. But you think that's the only reason you plug a trickle charger in?
Well, baby, he can take it out and drive it anytime he wants.
I know he can. I'm just saying. South Georgia boots and mowers.
Okay, so can I finish telling him, or are you just going to keep talking about
it? No, you go for it.
Really?
You got this. You got this, girl. You got this.
Really?
Get him. I was just curious how a trickle charger would slow a theft.
Oh, because it's plugged in.
Depending on which one you have. Normally, some people disconnect the battery.
If you see how ours is plugged in, trust me, it's going to take a few minutes.
Yeah, you're not taking my car because the wire is literally connected to the header. So nah, that's not happening.
See, look, he said stop cutting her off.
You got this.
Hardly.
F Body Beach Bash dropped their shirts.
See? So your trickle charger keeps the battery going when the car isn't getting started. And we have ours plugged in. We have a cord plugged in, and then we have 2 trickle chargers plugged into a strip because this kind of weather that we have right now. If this was to blow the power, we don't want it to jack up the cars as well. So, but you should see the way we have all this tangled up going all over the place. They're not taking our cars anywhere. Plus, we have them under their covers. So we had to go like through the bottoms of the cars to get into the engine so that we could still close the hoods. And the cars are plugged in from it's not, we'll take pictures. It's pretty interesting. You're not taking our cars without like untangling all these cables that we have.
This isn't a 5-second job.
No, they're plugged into the ceiling and then they run down and then they're running up underneath and they go to the center of the garage before they go out to the cars. There's cable. We can't even get the cars out fast. God forbid this place catches fire.
Just for us to take a car out, it's like 20 minutes.
I mean, if it caught fire, I guess
we know how to do it.
Risk the scratches and just drive out with them, but it's a hot wreck. So it takes a few minutes to get everything unplugged.
So what a lot of people do with a trickle charger, literally, and I know a bunch of people, because I even do it with our jet ski. We literally take the entire battery out of the jet ski, and a lot of people do it. They take the entire battery out of their car and just plug the battery into a trickle charger in their house or in their garage. So literally, there's a lot of people that don't even have their battery from the car plugged into the car while the trickle charger is going. So that is another deterrent. But a lot of people don't think about that. A lot of people still do it though. That's more of the old school mentality.
For hibernation.
For hibernation purposes.
For hibernation, I used to disconnect my battery.
Yeah, literally, a lot of people just disconnect their battery, and some people take their entire battery out of the car and plug just that battery into a trickle charger. But a lot of people do that. It just depends how much time you have and what you want to do, and how long you're storing the car for too, right? A lot of people have those condoms, those big bubble condoms, to store their cars.
Car bubbles.
Yeah.
Where you drive your car in and blow it up.
You really haven't seen the tow trucks. No, because what's nice about our kind of garages is you can't even fit a tow truck in this way between the garage and
the cars parked.
There's a line of cars parked in front of the garages, so you can't even get a tow truck this way in there.
Yeah.
The car capsules. Yep, 100%. If you see a Panther with a plug hanging out the back, call Andy.
Right.
Appreciate it, Charles.
Yeah. If you see if you see any Camaros with extension cords
on the battery,
they're ours.
Until the car had 350 miles. Couldn't get miles on because it wouldn't start if I turned it off. Hold on, what? Mine stays on trickle in Houston and just had the battery replaced on warranty. What was wrong with your battery, Mike? What was wrong with your battery that you had to get the entire battery replaced under warranty? It's brand new. What was drawing the power? Did you ever figure out what was drawing the power? That's crazy. Nothing. Wow.
Well, they would have to if it didn't have 350 miles on it yet, because you shouldn't have been able to drain the battery yet.
Good to go now. Hey, as long as it's good to go, we will see it in person. Yeah.
Dead as.
No, we're excited for Camaro Fest. We can't wait. We're we're looking really forward to seeing everyone out there at the shows and it being car season and the weather getting better so we can start putting some miles on our car and getting it complete because it's still not complete. We still have a lot. We did a bunch of mods on the interior of our Panther so far. We haven't shown anybody yet or haven't done it. Well, we've done video. We just haven't posted it yet. But there's still stuff we have to do to the car before it's ready. Like our car right now does not even have a license plate on it yet. And we did get our custom
On the
plates. Yeah, our license plate's actually right there on the table.
No, it's over there on the table.
Right there?
No, it's over there on the table. If it's the plate.
Oh, yeah, so
Cover
our
for
license
you.
plate's over there on the table. It's not even on the car. I've seen batteries go bad with a month. Oh, that's crazy. Something's got to be drawing that. What Camaros are you taking to CF? What Camaros are you taking to CF? Well, we're definitely taking our 24 Panther. We're taking both our 6 gens. So our 2016 2SS Hyper Blue Tribute, aka Tribute, and Bagheera, our 24 Panther. So far, that's those 2 are on the list. So both of them are going. Both of them are going with a 16-hour haul.
Oof.
I know. It's worth it. It's honestly, if you've never been to Camaro Fest or it still all started off where we're just, it's because of the cars and bringing people together, but we see people from all over the country that we know are all of our friends, and it's worth the trip just because of that.
Taking our little sparkle of darkness.
Yeah. And we do plan on racing our Panther on the NCM and at least a couple runs down the track. So that's kind of the plan this year. I've got the original battery in my 18S 2SS, built August 2017, has 17,000 miles on it. See, trickle chargers are related 100%. My 16SS, I'm on my second battery, and it's got 49,000 miles on it.
Yeah, but
I'm on my second battery, but I mean, if you know me, that my car lights up like a spaceship. So, yeah, that's why. Now I do have a bunch of kill switches for all my lights. So, I mean, I got interior lights, I got custom LED tail lights, underglow, wheel rings, engine bay lighting, DRLs, lower DRLs. Hope to have personal plates for nationals. We'll be going to nationals as well. We're trying to take all of our cars to nationals. So that's kind of the hope.
What are we DNA splitting so that we can drive more cars?
We're trying to get other people to drive our cars. So that's kind of the plan. But we hope we're at least going to bring 2. Now we would love to bring all 4. It's only an hour and a half from us, so it's not terrible.
Are we taking the Dark Children to nationals?
I don't remember. 2024 Camaros, coupes, and convertibles, all trims are selling at about 30 to 35 cars a day, meaning inventory is about 60 days or less. No, but we just went over the numbers for how many Panthers are left. Like, inventory is down. My dealership hasn't had a new Camaro in 3 months. So, and Black Master, what was it called? Blackmore knows all about that because he got our last 3 LT Panther. That was the last car we had. I just got black enamel. Blackmare. Sorry.
Nightmare?
No, sorry. I got black enamel, aluminum plate that are engraved to match the state plate. Nice. Sorry, Mike. There will be a good group from Detroit heading down. I have a family reunion that weekend. Oh, we're gonna miss you, Charles. I met Onyx and Shamrock last year at Camaro Fest, which was cool. Very neat show. Well worth the drive. 100% Gypsy. I mean, we've been going this. I don't know. This is like my 8th or 9th Camaro Fest that I've attended. It's always our trip every year, for sure. Charles says I'm replacing my underglow with a double strip. I hope you're using lighting trends. using my boys' lighting trends, which was actually inside the New York Auto Show. They came right up to me. I'm sitting in what car was I sitting in? The Nissan Z. I was sitting in the Nissan Z, and the boys from Lighting Trends came over and started talking to me. One engine, one rear, and trans oil replaced 3 times. Wow. Spider.
haven't met them.
Well, we gotta bring your car over there. Get some work done.
Or you could have just introduced me.
Could have. It was fast moving. On Friday, Thursday, I can take my trailer to New Jersey to pick one up. I'm definitely going to miss you, Charles. I'll fly up to Newark and drive Shamrock straight to my garage. Yep, I'm sure you would, David. And I got to get that car out more this year, and I do plan on bringing it out more. But it's going to be hard to not drive my new 24.
It's really not. You just take a different set of keys.
It's hard.
It's really not.
You got to show off the new boy.
It's really not. You just grab a different set of keys and take that one.
I ordered the grill lights from Lighting Trends. Perfect. What's really nice about Lighting Trends, guys, they have connections on the actual lights themselves. So if a strip dies, you don't have to replace the entire thing. You literally, and then all their stuff's under warranty. So they literally just send you a new strip. And you just plug and play, so you don't have to worry about, oh my god, like I just wired this whole thing. So that's kind of nice with them. Yeah. What else we got?
I got nothing.
What help are you?
I do girl cave.
Oh, so she's super excited about this girl cave, guys. I think she's doing a pretty good job. When is your next girl cave?
Next week.
Next Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
You got topics yet?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Clearly.
Girl.
I know. Anybody on the comments sneak into girl cave last week?
They weren't even sneaky. They were like all like vocal.
There you go, Mike. Mike creeped in. Awesome.
Nobody creeped. They were like all like loud.
They were all like, "Hi, how you doing?"
It's because they know I have good information.
No, Spire. I was just reading your comment, bro.
Charles, how did the wet sanding come out? Maybe we'll talk about wet sanding on Girl Cave.
Well, that is something that you and Charles need to talk about.
Weird.
Charles entered Girl Cave. He came in correct. I saw him. He was coming heavy. He was like coming up, and I was like,
he was all over Girl Cave.
He was all in there.
He was all up in her panties.
All in that bag of chips.
Hey, Charles, how did the did you get the wet sanding done? You got by with just buffing.
That's good news. How'd it come out?
Did it get everything? Thanks, David. Did it? Is it Tonya perfect? Am I gonna approve?
Gotta give her the golf clap. Well, Happy Gilmore is making a number 2. I was shocked. A friend will tell me on Saturday. Be at the Nationals. I think it's okay. All right, that's good news. That's good news.
All right, Charles. We'll see.
Charles will be at the Nationals on Wednesday. Woo-hoo. Yeah,
no, that wasn't Charles.
We're all booked up for Nationals, so we are excited about that show. And that show is in June, July. I can't keep track. You got the dates. Where's your book?
Do I look like I have my book?
It's unprepared. This would not fly on Girl Cave.
We're not on Girl Cave.
Clearly.
This is your show.
This is my show.
This is your hot mess.
This is
my mess.
Hot mess.
Organized.
Right.
This is your hot mess.
Organized.
My mess is organized.
Well, guess what? You're part of this organization.
No,
And you just gave yourself a D.
this is. I wish this is your mess.
It's more like an F. I came prepared. I had topics.
You okay? Okay. You want me to let your truth out?
What show did you mention was in Ohio this year, and how far is it from Pennsylvania, Ohio state line? So from New Jersey, where we are, yeah, we're in North Jersey. We're about half
6
hour
hours.
from the Delaware Water Gap. It's 6 hours for us. It's not near Columbus. Talmadge. It's in Talmadge, Ohio, at Summit Racing. It's September 8th weekend. It's a 2-day show. Awesome show. Totally worth it. NEOCC Fall Classic. 30th anniversary. I've been going there for my God, since the 6th gen came out, for sure. But I've been there, I've been in that show forever. Morgan and the NEOCC Camaro Club guys did do an unbelievable job right near Kent State. Yep, 100%.
Not far.
Probably my favorite show.
It's not far from Akron.
And if it's a show that you really want to like learn how to get judged, and learn how to better yourself for future shows, definitely something to take notes on. I call it the white glove treatment show because it is that sophisticated, right? At least in my eyes. The judging is very strict, and I mean that's what I like. I will try to improve ourselves every time. So it's cool. Plus, you see a bunch of cars, and there's gonna be a lot of Panthers there, and there might even be a special guest. Well, we know Scott Settlemeyer will be there. So we know that. We can say the F-Bod father will be there. But there may be another Team Camaro personnel at the show. Cannot disclose or say who it would be yet. But that's in the works. So. I don't know, Charles. Could it be Al?
We can neither confirm or deny.
But guys, we really do got to give it up for what Team Camaro did, both past and present. Even though present is no longer together, but for what they accomplished, for what they had to deal with, it's pretty crazy. Let's still talk about it. The Camaro ZL1 and ZL1 1LE are still the king of the castle. They're still like the most sought after cars of the big three. So they did an amazing job, and they still hold the records at the Nürburgring, officially and unofficially. So if you never had a chance to drive one, definitely find someone that can, or if you go to one of these shows, have someone just take you for a spin and appreciate what they did. Z28 too, 100. I mean, when we went to the New York Auto Show and everyone's posting, it's been 11 years since they unveiled the Z28 at the New York Auto Show. And I was there. So I was fortunate enough to be there and see the car on press day. It was just unbelievable. The hidden gem, the Z28 returned for the 5th generation car, and it just shocked the world. Put the world on notice, and it killed.
I never owned one.
Still to this day, those cars are going for some serious money. We never thought we'd see a Camaro past $75,000, right? Because that's what they started at for the Z28s, and now we're seeing these collector's edition cars not only start in the 90s, but are going for on the secondary market and the single market for 160, 170. Garage 56 cars for selling over $200,000 for a Camaro. So I mean, the name alone will last the test of time. But that's why we're still here. That's why we're here still talking about Camaro, and that's why it's not going to go away when you have people that dedicate it to the brand and to the car itself. But we can't forget the past. We can't forget the people that put it on the map, and the engineers, the design team. They made the car what it is, and we have to appreciate that. And whether technology improves or not, a 2024 Camaro, if you get one, and even if you get a 1LT, the technology in that car with a V6 with 335 horsepower was more horsepower and torque than any V8 of the 90s, 80s, and 2000s, and people don't even realize it.
Charles has a room for Camaro Fest that he's willing to pass on if somebody needs it.
We're definitely keeping the faith, 100%. Do you actually where's our shirts? We should show them for people. Has anybody not seen our merchandise that we're selling of the Keep the Faith?
You have to look it up on Facebook because I think it's in the laundry.
She's really testing it out for you guys too. We are washing it and drying it even though we're told not to, but we want to make sure it's the best for you guys and the highest quality, because
they went through a hot wash and a hot dryer.
I don't want to put just
second wash,
because it's not just us, right? This is Scott's name. We're not gonna just tarnish Scott's name with something cheap, so we want to make sure it's top notch.
And they came out of the hot wash and hot dryer on their second wash, still together.
100%. Host Hotel sold out like that. That is so good to hear, Mike. That is because it's been a while. It's been a while. All those years, like we were able to sell out the Host Hotel, which just tells me everybody's coming back. Camaro Fest is going to be amazing this year.
Jan.
And it's definitely something we can't wait for, and we're definitely going to be promoting it strong for sure. Have a good night, Jan. Thanks for catching up with us, and we'll see y'all next week.
Right, guys, if anybody needs a room, Charles has one for Camaro Fest that he'll give the reservation to you.
I wish that was true, Rock. All the dealerships that had Garage 56 cars already sold, already gone. They're on the secondary market now. Garage 56 cars are going for over $200,000. And I mean, the last one I saw went for $168,000. And they're on these bid sites now, where people are paying crazy money to get some of these cars. It just goes to show you, like, if you go watch Barrett Jackson right now or Meekum auctions, and you look at what a third gen is going for, a third gen Z28 for $40,000, when you can buy that car brand new all the way back then, it's just crazy. They're going for $40,000 for a third gen Z28, and it doesn't even have to be matching numbers. So imagine what a 6th generation car, a Panther edition or a Garage 56 edition is going to do if it's going for that kind of crazy money now in 10, 15 years, especially if the car doesn't come back. Because that's really going to draw the money. If the car does not come back and these cars are still out there, people will spend some serious money, especially with the whole industry changing and everything pushing to electric.
No, David, I'm sending him tomorrow. I had to get an envelope to put them all in because they had Big Scott written on the fronts of them. So I had to find an envelope that would take everybody's stuff that came late into a big envelope to send them on to him.
100%, Keith. All Camaros are going up in value. Also, if you guys haven't seen, I think I posted it on my Facebook page, but I'll just pull it up for you guys too, because it looks like GM is showing off some Camaro Panther love at their GM facility, their headquarters at the Renaissance Center, which was pretty freaking cool. But we'll just show you guys that. Let me know if you can't see this, by the way. Let us know if you can't see this. But so this is the GM Renaissance Center hotel and GM headquarters in Detroit. And they have a Panther 2SS on display right in front of the Renaissance Center. And it's convertible, of course.
So that's not number one.
It's not number one, we don't believe. However, it does have the black forged aluminum wheels with the red calipers, collector's edition, 2SS, NPP exhaust. Right on display, right as soon as you walk into the facility, which is crazy to me. A lot of times they make it a lot harder, but this is what they're showing. Apparently, it's got magnetic ride. I wonder what number of car that is, too. No, it's 2SS. Convertible, babe.
I can't read that for you.
So this one has a 10-speed automatic, mag ride, navigation, and the adrenaline red interior package. So it's convertible with the red interior. Plus, then they have this beauty, right? Which, if anyone knows what this car is, anybody know what this car is? That's right next to it.
Smurf.
Actually, it's an edition. They sold this car. They sold this edition too. Anybody know what car this is?
Papa Smurf.
I could tell you. I give you a hint. It's Rapid Blue, which means, what year is it? No, Charles, it's not a 56 without stickers. Greg, you're right. You're right, Greg. This is a 2023 Chevrolet Camaro Shock and Steel Edition. And because you could tell by the wheels and the striping on the hood and the mirrors and the calipers are yellow. But this one is on display. Calipers. Yeah, you can, right here.
I can't see those calipers.
No. But this car is on display too at the Renaissance Center. But this was an edition that they sold in 2023. Not many people have this edition. A lot of times, too, I mean, this edition was sold in 4 colors. So you can get it Riptide Blue, which was new for 23. But you could also get it in Summit White, Satin Steel, and Black. Most of the time when people saw this car, they saw it in the Satin Steel. Not many people have seen it.
It came in that yellow.
They did in 2022 when it wasn't Vivid Orange, when what do you call it? Shock Yellow. Shock Yellow was out. The Blue Balls edition. I mean, I don't know. It's got that V8 in it though. Got that LT1 6.2 liter supercharged, made in America, heartbeat. 455 horsepower, 455 feet-pound of torque, 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. Plus the rumble of a V8. Can't pass that up. But we'll stop sharing now.
It's pouring.
It is really coming down out there. For show. But yeah, if you guys, we are going to start obviously, car season's here, so we're going to start doing more car videos. But we're still doing, once the weather's better, of course. But obviously, we're here every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week, Wednesday night, Camaro Cave. Thursday night,
Girl Cave. Girl Cave.
She's all excited.
Girl Cave.
I know.
No boy cave. Girl cave.
I'll let you do your thing.
Finally.
Finally.
How many people told you to be quiet and let me talk? Exactly.
Talk.
Girl cave.
Talk.
Next week.
You got this.
Next week.
Oh, now you want to hold back?
Next week.
Yeah, because you got
Girl
nothing
cave.
to say. I don't know.
I'll save it for Girl Cave.
Oh, okay. The people aren't important enough to you.
Girl Cave.
Oh,
they'll come to Girl Cave.
Oh, yeah?
They'll just come to Girl Cave.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure. It's been a hoot. But we definitely would love to see more of your cars. So please send us an email at the CamaroCave@gmail.com with a video of your car, story of your car. Let us know what your car is about. And we would love to share it with the world and bring it to everyone out there. So, yeah, it doesn't like me today.
Doesn't like it.
Nope, not
It
today.
likes me. Go cave.
Girl Cave.
Go cave.
Girl Cave, a well organized machine.
All my machines are well organized.
The ones that need batteries, anyway.
I've seen your trunk.
What?
I've seen your trunk. If I don't organize, it is not well organized.
Exactly. Well, we appreciate you guys watching tonight. And as always, we'll see you guys on the next one. And Girl Cave next week after Camaro Cave the night before. But we appreciate you guys. And thanks for joining us. And thanks for being here and making our channel what it is, because we wouldn't be here without you guys. So we really, bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. Have a good night. Stay dry. Stay safe. And make sure you wear your seatbelts.
Oh, I liked you.
It likes me. At least when I'm saying goodbye, right?
Yeah, it likes you because you're saying goodbye.
Exactly. Have a good night, guys. Later, everyone.